Guys, this is that panda guy, and I am here today with another video. And today I kind of wanted to cover this video about the new event, the 30v30 Alliance War. And I'm going to be using this screenshot as a reference because honestly, like, it's kind of crazy how many troops were healed here. And I just want to kind of make it known how dumb it is to basically heal all your troops, right? Like, or heal any troops in this situation. Like, there are like situations where maybe healing troops is smart, and I'm gonna show you right here. So basically, Boone from Region 6 or whatever, their alternate alliance, they had fought Fine, which I think is either in like Region 8, 9, whatever it is. And it was a close battle. So healing here makes sense because it's also a smaller region, it's a newer one, and I get that they don't have as many troops, so they can't just ram all their troops into someone and still have more troops to send in more marches, right? So, like, in this situation, it is logical to maybe heal if you really want to fight for the victory, especially with it being a kind of close battle, being 38 to 31,000 in points, and only being a 7,000 gap, which is significant, but it's nothing crazy because it was always possible to make a comeback, right? So, honestly, in this situation, I really think that it makes sense that they healed, let's say 7 million and like 9 million on both sides, right? But in the case of Doom versus Soul, I really am sorry. I don't want to like slander anybody, or not slander, but just I don't want to offend anybody. But if you're from Soul, I'm sorry. You guys were actually dumb for this. I want to say that the point gap is crazy massive. You see Doom with 50,000 points compared to Soul, who has 8.8 thousand points here. And these guys heal 23 million worth of troops. And if you don't understand how insane that is, I mean, to be fair, I had tier 5 troops, and let's say I had a few 100,000 heal, right? That would probably take about 6-7 days of speed ups, maybe healing, I don't know, 300,000-400,000 troops, right? These guys, even if it's tier 4 or whatever, like, even with the 100% boost in your healing, these guys wasted probably months worth of speeds between their alliance on a battle that was being one-sided. Like, there was no reason to use all these speed ups. You're facing 21 enemies with 10 enemies on, like, 10 allies on your side to fight against them. They're probably getting choke held. I'm guessing that they ended up getting destroyed and forced to just be held in their little spawn area, and then they're fighting Boone or Doom, and they're healing their troops. Which I do want to mention that troops may, when you heal them, I think you maybe get points from it. But even then, that's 23 million troops healed for what? To just get smacked? Like, you were getting absolutely just put on your knees and hammered. Like, I don't know how else to put that. Like, you were getting destroyed and you're still spending all these on healing. Like, the only situation where healing is even understandably worth it is if you run out of troops and it is a close battle, or just like, I don't know, like, this is just such a bad situation. If you're getting destroyed, even if you run out of troops, like, I wouldn't even say it's worth healing, like, at this point, right? Like, when these guys have such a huge power gap, there's just no point. Like, and I don't know if some people didn't know, but your troops do not die after the battle, like, or they don't stay in the hospital. There's zero reason to use weeks worth of speed ups on healing these troops. This has probably costed months between players. Like, I don't even know. I don't know why. I don't know how 10 players, between 10 players, they heal 23 million troops. Like, how does that make sense? How did it make sense? I just don't get it. This has to be like some of the stupidest stuff ever. Like, I feel so bad because I'm like talking so bad on these guys, but it was such a bad decision. So honestly, just keep that in mind. Know your situation, know when to heal, and don't use your speed ups recklessly. Like, as a free to play player or just a low spender, you can easily get the resources that you need, but you can't just freaking gather. You can't gather speed ups. So know what you're doing. Be smart and don't heal everything. I'd say even for Doom, healing 2.7 million was pretty dumb, right? Like, you're smacking your enemy, there's no reason to waste your speed ups, which, I mean, it's not as bad, right? But there's zero reason for you to waste your speed ups on healing any troops in this situation where you're just absolutely smacking these guys. Even if you run out of troops, your freaking alliance is just dogging them. So, yeah, I just don't see healing in a 30v30 alliance war really that meaningful unless the situation is dire and it's a really close battle. But I hope this video was helpful, and please save your speed ups. Please.